Learn for grow, not for a job. If you are learning stuff to grow yourself, like learning any skill, learning any particular topic, or learning any particular technique, then you will probably master it in few hours, few minutes, or few moments. But if you are trying to learn something to get a job, then you probably not master it with by your heart, because mastering stuff needs your full focus and your full determination. It's only happen when you learn stuff for growing instead of doing for a job, because your mind just trigger in two ways. Yeah, either it is good for you or either it is just have to done. It doesn't any necessary output in your own growth. So if you are learning stuff by your heart and you are putting your best and you are learning just to grow yourself, then your heart trigger that it's necessary for your own growth. And if you are doing or learning or trying to learn something just to complete a task or just to get a job, then your mind will trigger in a way that it's not necessary for you to understand it full concept. And this way your mind just puts some barrier between the real concept of the all things and between you. So what I suggest you to learn only few things which has a great potential to grow your personality. Like if you are a person who is professional working or a student or an entrepreneur, you have to learn how to communicate. It is the basic and very underrated skill you have to possess while growing in your own niche or growing in industry. So first skill is your communication skill. Second skill is your how you negotiate with people. So don't be hesitant while negotiation, because negotiation can create you ways to get some clients, ways to get some resolve some arguments, or ways to get a better plan. So negotiation just extract the pure executable stuff in front of us. So you should learn to grow. What is the growth mindset mean, and how to grow by learning? Like if you are a software engineer, so you have to learn some skills on daily basis, not just to complete your daily basis tasks, your own job. Instead, you have to have the curiosity to understand the particular topics, understand the particular tools, terminologies, concept, so you can rapidly excel in your software engineering field. Instead, if you just follow up with other person who is just learning the skill to just complete the task, and after the task they don't know what it was, what how is it working, and what is the concept behind this thing. So instead of doing that, you have to put your soul, your focus, and you have to know that the particular skill will be your asset for your whole life. And whenever you are doing this kind of work, this concept will help you out to by standing out, resolving an issue, and making your conceptually better to resolve any situation you will face in this journey. So you have to have the skill in the industry. Either you are software engineer, graphic designer, business analyst, etc. You have to have the particular skill which is required in the industry and which is the basic and fundamentals to serve as the field profession. So you have to have the particular skill. You don't have to compromise with them, and you should not learn the skill for getting a job. Instead, you have to have the interest and insight, fulfillment in the particular stuff, because it will excel you as the field professional. So try to learn things from basic and try to spend a lots of time while you are learning the phase in the learning phase, because time is the best big investment you have, and you have to spend your time wisely. If you don't spend the time wisely, then someone else will do. Your time will consume by them, and they will create their own kingdom and own freedom they want just by using your time. So carefully spend your time, but wisely spend your time on learning the stuff which is actually required. Like if you are a professional who is an entrepreneur, and you have to have the marketing skills, sales skills, leadership skill and communication skill. If you don't have this skill, then you will be fall behind the other person who possesses this skill. So if you are trying to become an entrepreneur, a business owner, or good businessman, you have to possess this skill and you have to learn the skill from scratch. Because if you just forget this skill and think that only money I have and only one skill I have and I can do business in a better way, then this is just a dream and this is just your thought, which is not practical. Because in practical life you have to manage many pupils having different mindset, and you have to handle many people who are better than you in skill and mindset, and you have to possess the leadership skill which can and which can extract work from them and which can benefit your own growth and which can grow their self also. So grow just start when you learn the stuff which is actually required to be learned from you. Like as a student, we have to have some basic skills like communication skill, uh, extra personal skills, and we have to be extraordinary and proactive. So if you don't know these particular skills, you have to learn it. You have to do research, you have to listen to mentor, and you have to select the person who will be your ideal. Based on these things, you will be becoming the person which you are really imagining for. So just for without this doubt of becoming the self aware person, you have to focus on what should you will be in after few years. And when your mind just get this idea that what will be in few years, then your action, your frequency, and your work will align with the stuff which you are aiming for. And when your mind gets some idea, goal for your future, then the stuff you are doing on daily basis will getting in the direction which is required to build the stuff, becoming the stuff you really imagining for. So our mind is so clever. When you give a right direction, a right scope, a right goal, and right learnings, it will adopt it and it will give the direction and it will take us towards the future which we think it's our ideal. And this way you can grow while learning. And most of the people struggle to learn just because they are learning stuff to complete a task for temporary basis, to get a job, to crack an interview. After that, they also struggle with the same topics, same skill, same technique, just because they have learned the stuff for just instant result, not for permanent result. So we can make shift from temporary result to futuristic result just by switching our mindset from I am learning this stuff for my future and I will be using the technique skill whatever I have learned in my future also. When you switch your mindset from I'm just learning the stuff for now, I don't care about what will be the future I need or I don't need, you will you will dramatically learn the stuff in a better way. And after the instant result, you will also remember the stuff in your future just because you have focused on its implementation, its application, its usability in your future. So don't be shy to learn the stuff which is difficult for you, like for example communication skill, for example talking to the people in the crowd, to creating some videos, exposing yourself to the skills you don't have learned yet, and participating in events where you can analyze your skill, what level of skill you have. So every time whenever you want to see accountability, do accountability of yourself, that how much I have learned, how much I have to learn, and what is my standing. So for analyzing this stuff, you have to just do monitor by putting yourself in the situation which are the analyzer of the particular skills, technique, mindset, etc. Like if I think my skill is too much great and I am doing great because I am surrounded by people who are not learning the skill, And I was thinking, and I'm thinking that I am the best and I don't have to learn something else. But when I start going to events, participating bigger collaborations, I just analyze that I am the one who is on the lowest point of learning, and people are learned so much stuff and they are leading the pupils. So this will blow your mind, and you will try to excel your on learning by 100 to 10,000%, because now it's not your competition with your colleagues, your friends, your surrounding. Now it's the competition by your own self. Your own self should be better than your previous day, previous moment. So you have to try out many stuff, learn many stuff which is required to excel in your field, and try to become the great person you are really imagining for. So don't just hoping for something to get in your life. Instead, you should start acting towards the stuff. So learning only beneficial when you start taking action which you have learned, and it will dramatically improve your own performance and your own futuristic results. And if you don't take an action, it will, after a few moments, it will be vanished from your own mindset. Keeping in your own mindset, you have to do a lots of work on your own learning. So you have learned something, you have implemented it again and again and again until you master it. And when one time you master it, then it will never be vanished from your mind throughout your lifetime. So you have not thousand of years to live. You have only 80 to 100 years to live based on your own health care, daily routine, and your own performance. It will take 80 to 100 years. So life is too short to just not doing the stuff you really want to. You have to take action, becoming the person you really want to be, and improving the stuff. You try for one day, you fail. Try for second day, you will also fail. Maybe the 100 days will be failure, but the 101 day will be your day, and will be the day when you will be most thankful for your own self that you have tried out this whole 100 days and give you the result of one day, and the result you will be getting throughout your lifetime. So you have to put 100 day to excel in your field. So don't be afraid of putting times. Instead, while you are seeing the result is not good enough, it's okay, but your performance should be consistent and not be break, because result can be vary on your performance, on your consistency. And if you break the consistency, the result will also vanish. So result is not permanent, but consistency and daily habit which is putting you towards the person which you really want to be is permanent. So the picking up the mindset you have to improve yourself will definitely improve your own personality, and in the long run you will become the person who cannot be breakable, and you will be the person which you are aiming for. And also people will also follow you just because you are on action, on mindset, and on thinking level that you want to improve. So you can also inspire other peoples. So the first thing I have struggling with is my communication skill in English, and I will also improving. And it's just because of consistency. I have put it around 100 videos plus, and now for the consistency I have put around 20 videos, and this is my 22nd video. And I'm thinking that consistency will definitely improve yourself. However, my views are 1 to 2 views on daily basis, but my consistency is 100% good on daily basis, and my mindset is changed from creating do stuff for just for instant to for whole life, and improve it on the way of going. And when I do the stuff, it's actually making my skill better and my communication better on every day. And however, my words are now fluent than before. It's just because the consistency and the effort I have put it in the particular communication skill. So that's why I'm talking to you to try to improve the stuff you are facing difficulty with, because that stuff has a potential to make you the person, make you the gold, to make you the treasure which you are really aiming for to have from other outside the environment. So you have to polish yourself on daily basis to become the person, instead of just thinking that I will be one day. Yeah, thinking about that I will be one day an improved person, it's a good idea, but just aiming a thing doesn't give a result. You have to take action on daily basis, and you will dramatically improve your performance, your skill, and your own uh, self. And I have experimented, and I will be experimenting. And what I have taken result that doing the stuff will actually improve. And this is my story, and this is why I'm talking about you to learn for growing instead of getting a job. If I was thinking that I will be learning communication skill for getting a job, then my communication is not at much at this level. Instead, I just focus on that I will be improving my communication skill just to improve myself, and I will be more happy when can communicate in a better way with people with best energy I have and mostly impactful words I can deliver, so people can inspire from me, can listen to me without getting bored, but without getting distracted. So this is the whole concept why I'm focusing on communication skill, and why should you focus on communication skill and all other skills which you may require in your future to build your own career, to build your own business, to build what you are aiming for your in future. So try to learn the stuff from ground up and improve it on daily basis, because practice makes a man perfect. So don't be aiming for getting result in few days, just to aim that you will improving on daily basis, not you will get a instant result. So learning the stuff and getting improved is lifelong race. It will not just happen in few days. So thank you for watching. If you get some insight, if you get some meaningful conversation from this video, so you can share with your other colleagues, your friends, your family, whatever you want to make them inspired and want to take action from today. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one. If you have any query, you can ask me and I will be happy to reply. And this is the video 22. See you in the next one. See you tomorrow.